coverage you can count on continues. With Storm Team 10 meteorologist Everett Lau.
Here's a look at the storm reports across the Midwest over the course of the day. Just look at this number of storm reports, mostly from that afternoon line of storms that came through, but even some from this morning. Terre Haute's buried right here in the middle, so that line of storms moved right across the Wabash Valley. Lots of wind damage out there, so again, if you don't have to be out tonight, stay home. A lot of downed trees and power lines still out there as crews try to clean up the mess after that big complex of thunderstorms. Looking at the storm tracker, it's been a quieter evening, but still kind of bumpy down here in Clay County, Illinois, Richland County, Lawrence County, and parts of Knox County. Had a little boundary where those storms fired back up thanks to some humidity, and things are starting to settle down there now. So we had a few little showers in Richland County. Those have since fizzled out, and those storms are diving south of the Wabash Valley. Now today is Thursday, so I wanted to give you an update from the drought monitor, and it showed worsening conditions, severe drought along and north of Interstate 70 with moderate drought in this tan color and abnormally dry conditions there in yellow. But this does not take into account any rain that fell today, which we had some substantial amounts of rain. Unfortunately, it came down very heavily, and a lot of that ran off, but we'll take every bit we can get. You can see the legend up there at the top, so when you get into the green colors, that's indicating over an inch of rain, around 2 inches in some places, and then down here into southern Lawrence and Knox County, where they've had a lot of thunderstorms today, radar estimating upwards of 5 inches of rain. So those amounts may vary because this is just based on radar estimates from what you saw at home, but either way, we finally got some rain across the Wabash Valley, just unfortunately it came with some damaging thunderstorms. So looking at futurecasts through the rest of the night, I think it is going to be a calmer night. I'm going to keep some isolated showers, maybe rumble of thunder in the forecast, just because the atmosphere is still pretty unstable, but those storms that came through this afternoon kind of worked over the atmosphere for the time being. We get into the day on Friday, I think we'll get a little bit of sunshine, but we're going to have to keep an eye out for another round of storms that's going to move through. This run of futurecast trying to keep it farther to the southwest, so we're going to hope that trend holds and it stays down to the southwest, but do be on alert tomorrow around midday as we get into the early afternoon. We could have another round of storms come through the area. Catch a break as we go into Friday evening. Then we could see some redevelopment as we get into Saturday morning. This time of the year, you get this summer-like setup where you get these storms to fire overnight, move through during the early morning, and they can produce some noisy conditions and some heavy rain. So we're going to have to watch that again on Saturday morning, catch a break during the daytime, and then again, a possibility to see another round of thunderstorms move through as we get into Saturday evening. So the Storm Prediction Center does have the Wabash Valley in a slight risk. That's level 2 out of 5 for strong to severe storms both tomorrow and Saturday. Neither of these days look like a complete washout, but we're just going to have to keep an eye on these storms as they come through the area, as they do have the potential to use some of the heat and humidity we have and turn severe. Temperature-wise for us tonight, we're in the upper 60s to lower 70s, the stations that are still left out there after the power outages knocked many of them out. So we'll stay in the upper 60s tonight with a few isolated storms, otherwise a partly cloudy sky. Scattered storms tomorrow, otherwise hot and humid with highs in the lower 90s, and I think heat index values climb up to around 100. So going to feel like summer tomorrow. Tomorrow night dropping down to 70, more storms coming in late in the night, otherwise a partly cloudy and muggy night. And as we look at the 7-day forecast, again a chance of rain daily through the weekend, but none of those days looks like a washout, but you want to keep on guard as we could have some more storms. Right now 4th of July looking dry but hot.